Nope. It appears my transition screen is broken. I think I've got too much stuff open at the moment. Hang on a second, guys. Bear with me. I presume we can be heard. Yes, we can. We can indeedly be heard right now. I think my transition screen is broken. I think I've got too much stuff open at the moment. Hang on a second, guys. Bear with me. Oops, you just heard me echo. Of course it's a zombie. Yes, naturally, of course. Ah, but of course. It is indeed a zombie. We always like our zombies, don't we not? It's more practice for me currently because of what is I'm going to be animating. Okay. I think that should be okay. I think that should be okay. Alright. Just let me know if anything starts glitching or kind of going out, so it's like, you can still see my hands there. I think we're pretty good in terms of stuff open and stuff working, etc, etc. Right, so hello everyone. I hope we're all doing good. Say hello to everyone. Hello Nugget, hello Martin, and anyone else who is just chilling and lurking. Hello. Right, so my aim for today is we're going to be doing some practicing with one. We got our zombie here in the center, and we're also going to be doing some practicing with a bow. It's something I'd like to try and do today. So we're going to do a little animation test of the character of this character. We're not going to see him without the first bit we're going to do. We're going to have the zombie walk up a little bit. He's going to come up to a couple of frames, and we're going to zoom in a little bit, and then he's going to get boop, straight into his noggin. He's going to go straight into his noggin, and then we're going to cut to him looking into the bushes, and then we're going to have another zombie come out, and then we're going to see him draw his arrow and then shoot. So that is my plan. That's the simplest part of my plan at the moment. And I just remembered I need to get another piece. So bear with me just 2 seconds. There we go. What's up? Go. Boom. Bam. And boppity bop. Oh, okay. Alright, I've got everything that I need. So now we can start. Alright, but how are we all doing today? Are we all good? I hope we're all chill. Let's just move him a little bit. Can I have his arms up just a little bit, not too much. Nothing too crazy, not too much, just kind of up a little bit like he's just kind of stumbling along. Alright, but yeah, I hope we're doing good. Hope our Sunday's all well and good. Drink. Alright, let us crack on. We'll see how far we get with this today, because I might have severely overestimated how long this might take, so we're going to wait and see. And also, I might get annoyed at light flicker, because this webcam is very notorious for light flicker. I don't know why. I don't know what it is with this, but this camera is just a light flicker machine. No matter what settings I seem to do, it just seems to be very susceptible to light flicker for whatever reason. Also, mine, why do you have a lion, or is that in, or is your lion, or is the lion meant to be in reference to your to a cat that's attacking your back right now? Is that what it's meant to be? Okay. You're doing good though, apart from getting attacked by a lion. Animating a zombie walk is really interesting. Trying to add frames to it to make him look like he's doing kind of like a much slower kind of stumbly walk. Not stumbly, but just kind of slow. That's the key with it. So I'll have him maybe 3 or 4 steps. Reference to the circus he visited. Ah, wait, there's already a line loose. Oh boy, that's no bueno. She hasn't been around. She's barely been doing this circus jazz for barely 1 day, and she's already going crazy. And she's already lost control. What is she like, huh? The line doesn't leave me alone. Well, great, it's not my problem. I don't know how to deal with a lion. So that one is up to you, my friend. Get my glasses. There we go. No, she lets him run freely. She went all that talk with cages, and then she's letting the lions and the animals run freely. God, that woman, I swear. Okay, interesting. Sorry, something with something to do with work just came on through. Not quite sure what's going on there, but I'll have a look at that a bit later. But no, I have to say, Divi's debut was very entertaining, I must say. Definitely a different one. Just lying, she thinks he's responsible. I don't know about that one, Chief. I'm not so sure about that one. And I'm also forgetting how to actually dream when I'm animating, because usually when I animate I am quiet because I'm obviously concentrating, so I do apologise. I will get back into this frame of mind with animating again soon. I think we need to adjust the zoom. Just zoom, adjust the focus even. There we go. Might look a bit funky, but it should be alright. Adjusting the focus midway. It can always look a little bit weird, but in a sense it can also kind of work as well. It can be like some things like adjusting. Okay. One more step and then we'll have arrow go into his noggin. But Life Lego doesn't seem to be completely against me today, which is nice. Maybe I finally fixed it. Maybe I finally sorted it! Right, so... I don't see something else, but I kind of got... Oh yeah, no, I obviously mine. I messaged you about Dan and my opinions on it. It was definitely interesting. But the sci-fi kid is getting on my nerves, I will admit. Not a fan of him, so if he is going to get redeemed in any way, I'd like to hopefully you'll see that sooner. That would be nice, but as far as I'm aware at the moment, that's not going to happen, at least not for a while. Alright, let's have a look to see what this is looking like. Little wobbly in the tree. It's a slow walk. It's a slow walk, is all I can really ask for. It's kind of true. I never know the best way to really do a zombie walk. Not for a good long while. Yeah, unfortunately not. Alright, so now we need to move this camera a little bit closer. We got to do the old zoom in shot, as it was. Okay, so actually, I probably shouldn't just zoom until I make sure the camera is back and secured. In case you're wondering how I'm securing this camera down at the moment, I'm using Lego to keep the camera stuck down. But yeah, it's a bit frustrating that it's going to be a hot minute until we find out about that. But Black Cliffhanger was just so bizarre. Excuse me. Didn't eat not too long ago. Too zoomed in, maybe? That should be alright. Should be alright. Alright, let's have maybe take one step. One step forwards, and then we'll have him getting shot. We'll have him get impaled. Right. Here's one or two overdues back to back. I don't know if they've even started 3 of Dan Devan's stuff they were busy with the show. Yeah, no, it's a good chance that they're not. So we're probably are going to have to wait a while for any really news on season 3. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It was just mental. Dan was just mental. From the first episode, it was just kind of crazy. And I just don't really know what else to say about it. Good, but crazy. I'm going to have to do a little bit of DIY. Nope, we're going to have to break some Lego. I'm going to have to do some breaking. It's fine. Do not cancel me just yet. I promise it will look good. They're trying to do this, so it's a bit tricky. Actually, probably going something else out. This is because this is a very small piece to be doing this with. Now I need to get password. Oh no, I have tried to. I have said to her, because I saw her yesterday. Whoops! I don't know if you just saw that go flying. I need to do a little bit more. No, I don't know yet. I think I should be okay for the moment. I have definitely tried to convince her to try and watch a bit more. Try and watch it at some point. Hopefully sometime soon. Hopefully sometime very, very soon. Hang on, I need... again, problem with not doing this for a while is I forget what pieces and stuff that I need. I'm remembering now, anyway. My name, Booyah. I should have one of these pieces around here somewhere, but I honestly don't actually know. I've got so many parts, I don't know what piece I don't know what I have at this point in time. Perfecto. That's gonna be a little higher. Okay, so we do this, we do that. Put that in there. And then we can animate this. Oh, that's still gonna be higher. I'm underestimating this. I thought I would have been okay, but nope, I gotta make this son of a gun higher. I'll be on it. Make it the same level as its head. That should work. How close can we get to it? Actually, I might move it one frame out. It's meant to be a shot coming in pretty quick. Alright, let's see how this goes, shall we? Gonna probably need some of that blue tack, so I'll leave that there. And now we replace this and that. She's probably forgotten there's a Paz. I'm really going to watch the first ever Spies Band season 3 everything. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Good use. Sure, she hasn't. Yeah, like the smallest bit of blue tag, but I need to have enough to actually stick it on. I don't think that's going to be enough. Definitely not going to be enough. Let's get a bit more. Okay, so cutting it down a little bit. Yep, that looks good. Since it's only my birthday, I consider her watching it with me as a birthday gift. Aw. Fair enough. this is going to go in here. Ooh, I need a stick. This is where it's going to get tricky. You should have painted this red. Maybe that's what I should have done. Okay, so one in there. It's like one in a master at work. Not so sure about that one. Not so sure about that. Okay, yeah, no, that looks pretty good. So we're going to get him there, and then we're going to have to probably put some blue tack on his feet to sort it, so we can get him to go down. You can't actually see his feet, so I can get using as much blue tack as I want. Waha! Stop motion tips. If you can't see what's on the camera, then it doesn't matter what you do to achieve certain bits, as long as you're not. Yeah, I should do that. 1 second. Concentrating, so bear with me. Just going to respond to speculation on Nightwing is he says he doesn't know why AJ posted that and that speculation is meaningless. Fair enough. Valid, I suppose. Watching the only thing is with this is I don't know whether or not it's been flickered because I haven't really been looking. Okay, so with that, let's have a look. Well, that's not too bad. So it's like, chow. It's kind of funny, even though I know this is meant to be an arrow, and I also know it's a wand piece. It just looks so weird. It looks like someone in the Wizarding World has just thrown their wands directly into the zombie's head. Hello, this account we use. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good evening or afternoon or morning if you're in Asia. Although, to be fair, if it's morning, it will be very, very early. It'll be very, very early. But hello, I hope you're doing well. Okay, so... Alright, I think now we probably get a shot of maybe the zombie just on the ground. Doing the visuals for that would be quite fun. Gonna add some blood. That could be fun. Right, so now I take this off. Just gonna get an image. Just gonna get a shot of the zombie on the ground. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting. Speculation-wise, it will be. It's always interesting to see. It's always interesting to think about what it could be, etc., etc. So. Although actually, I was gonna do it simply, but I might actually have him walk. I might actually have my guy walk up and actually take the arrow out of his head. I saw you say behind the scenes video was posted for the new Lego Batman games. It was Batman Day yesterday. Oh, that'll explain why I saw it trend. I was seeing clips and stuff of it trending. That'll be why. I didn't know September 20th was Batman Day. That's news to me. I'm a fake DC fan apparently. So that's interesting. Wow, Batman has become so meaningful to a lot of people. Yeah, no, definitely. Sorry, I'm just working out how to best go about this. I am thinking maybe first up we just get the actual we just get a shot of him like that. So zombie down. The zombie is dead as hell. Oh, somehow that arrow just looks so slow. Actually, I think what it might be, I think it's the zombie goes down a bit too slow, I think. I think that's the problem. Let's try the old delete a couple of frames to see how it looks. Might make it a bit better. Might. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Wow. Yeah, that definitely looks a lot better. I know. I think in terms of like the comic characters, like Batman is probably the one of the most standout like comic characters out there, really. And it's like Superman and Spider-Man, I think, at this point. Right. Let's see here. Okay, so we're just gonna move this along. Base plate. So I'm gonna decorate the set a little bit. Superman is definitely standing out this year. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Definitely so. Bear with me. Just working things out. Then I know what I want to do, but it's just kind of planning it out. To go July 2027. Oh, is that soon? I think I probably already knew that, but I wasn't 100%. Settings, please. There we go. Put a couple more plants and stuff down just to show that it's a little bit different. Trying to make this area look a little bit different than what it was. This. Here. All right. The DC Universe's Batman movie is almost there. James Gunn said the script is really good, but not finished yet. Ooh. That'll be interesting to see for sure. Okay. I must say, I definitely do miss my old camera. That is a certainty. Let me see if I can I just want to change the lighting a little bit. Looks a little bit funky. saturation. Oops. Okay, yep, that looks a little bit better. A little bit. Looks a little bit better. The current name of the movie is The Brave and the Bold. Very nice. That was if I recall, that was the name of this series once upon a time. Batman Brave and the Bold. Am I right or wrong in that one? I feel like I'm right, but I also don't know. I'm not 100%. Oops, I need to actually click on the thing. There we go. Down. Yeah, I was thinking that. I did think, I was like, is that the case? I'm pretty certain that's the case. Having him kind of put the bow down. We're working on this. Okay, no, that's not too bad. And I just put the bow down. It's just now like, look. He's like, I'm impressed. I actually managed to hit the dang thing. I managed to hit the damn zombie. That's impressive in itself. Okay. Oh, it feels great to be a DC fan again. For so many years, I kind of felt ashamed to be a DC fan because of how the brand was so mismanaged for so long. I mean, I get that, but I mean, it's nothing to feel ashamed about. Not your fault that the studio didn't know what the hell it was doing. You know, so I wouldn't worry about it. Wouldn't have worried about that too much, to be honest. Alright, so we got that one there. 4 frames there, I reckon. Working this out, bear with me. Let's see what this actually looks like before anything else. Not bad. So the cut from the zombie to the survivor is quite big, but it's more. That's something I can easily fix. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys notice any of the flicker in this at all? Or am I just being too much of a perfectionist? I never know with this. I never know. Part of me is just kind of like, it looks a little bit rough, but then at the same time, excuse me, I'm also just like, is it really that much of a big deal? I don't know. Mr. Green? Oh, you can't! I'm seeing a little bit of it. Maybe it's not that noticeable to you guys. Maybe it's just maybe I'm just too focused on the details. Like when he puts his bow down, it changes slightly. There's like a little flicker. Although there's nothing too much when I really think about it, but maybe I'm just looking into it too much. Maybe I'm just looking into it too much. Okay, it's not. The actual animation itself is looking pretty good at the moment. Okay. So what I'm gonna have to do now is kind of have him just kind of turn his head just slightly to look around. Then he's gonna get spooked as another zombie's gonna come out of the bushes. And then we'll have him draw another arrow, then shoot another one. We're gonna do let's have him turn his head first. Like I said, maybe the flicker isn't really that bad. I don't know. I don't know if flicker's right word. Maybe it's just kind of like change in light, like change in lighting. Maybe kind of is where certain things hit like a reflection and whatnot. Sometimes you can just change the lighting a little bit, and it's kind of like I don't really understand why it does it. But the problem is it only does it with this camera. And I don't know if it's this webcam specifically that might have like the issues with it. It's a bit frustrating on that part, but should have given him legs, so I'm gonna move around so easily. That is a mistake I'll have to live with. It's fine though. A little shrug. It's fine. It's fine. I think I'm just truthfully too much of a perfectionist. It will truly be the death of me. Perfection will truly be the death of me, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you. I tell ya. Oh, God, I'm so tired. I don't understand why I'm so tired. Like, I've done literally nothing. I woke up at 11 o'clock today, and I'm like, why am I tired? I'll say woke up. I woke up before 10, but I didn't get out of bed until, like... I didn't get out of bed until probably, well, until 11. I was a right slob today. But it's Sunday, so I can get that pass, right? Right? That's how it works, isn't it? Subject of zombies, though. Only a couple more days till Marvel Zombies. I'm very, very excited, I must say. I'm gonna have a brief pause here, and I'm gonna have him turn ahead a little bit more. Head turn is a bit more, so he just kind of looks like he's he's looking at these surroundings. With the pound mile targeted Warner, things have gone quiet since he apparently getting the money in order to make a bid. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'm very much looking forward to Marvel Zombies. Question mark, I don't know if you know, because I don't know 100%. Are all 4 episodes going to be streaming at the same time, or is it going to be a weekly thing? I don't actually know. It just said it was a 4. It said like the 4-part series. I'm just kind of like, is that all the episodes coming out at once, or is that gonna be just a weekly thing? Okay, I kind of hope it's all at once because I really want to binge watch it. But also, I'm just not obviously got no idea. Yeah, same day drop. Ah, okay, cool. Cool. Okay. My God, looks like he's kind of scouting the area a little bit. Ooh, yes. Really looking forward to that one then. No, I like me some good old zombie content. And the Marvel Zombies just looks like it's going to be absolutely chaotic. But good. A good chaotic. I'm very much looking forward to seeing that. It'll also be very interesting if they use the trailer music for the first one from that Baby. I think it's Baby Man. I wonder if that song is going to be in it because it's a very appropriate song, I must admit, for the chaotic zombie apocalypse, as it were. So. Now, I'm going to have him turn his head back. Might watch it during the evening, great spooky ambience. I'm probably going to watch it as soon as I wake up on Wednesday. So, I'll be binging it. That is surprising. I would have thought they might have had the episodes play separately, like every week kind of thing, because of it would then lead up quite nicely to Halloween. But nope, they do what they want to do. I'm also looking forward to seeing Moon Knight Blade absolutely shred some zombies. It's gonna be cool. I didn't see a point if it was just 4 episodes. That's fair. That's fair. Valid, I suppose. take a bunch of images for me to use. Yep. Oh, my phone buzzed. Professional, ladies and gentlemen. I really should stop looking at my phone. Nah. YouTube keeps trying to tell me, oh, you should sign up for premium, get the family deal, blah blah blah. I'm saying, no. It's just, how about I don't do that? Especially when you announced yourself gonna be doing more AI nonsense BS. I was like, yeah, you're not getting a dime out of me, YouTube. You know there's only going to be 2 Marvel movies next year. Only 2? Ooh. I mean, it's in one sense good, because you're not getting too much thrown into your face, but also at the same time, I guess they don't want to lose the public's general interest completely, do they? When you think about it. Now I'm gonna have him pull his arm up. Because now what I'm gonna have him do now, I'm gonna have him grab. I'm gonna have him grab an arrow from his thing, from his quiver. Then we're gonna change the camera shots, where we're then gonna have him. We're then gonna have him hold his bow ready, and then fire. I remember any day in Avengers Doomsday. Oh yeah, I forget. I forget Avengers Doomsday is next year as well. I mean, to be fair, a new Spider-Man and a new Avengers. That's honestly a pretty good 2 films to have, really. I would say, if I'm being completely honest. So that's not. Definitely not the worst films that they could do. There's going to be lots of films. Going to be lots of films next year. Mando and Grogu, got the 2 Marvels. These next year, but yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Don't need much more than that. Alright, hang on a minute. Let's get this in his hands. This is one piece, it's very tricky. Get them in their hand. There we go. Oh, Clayface! I completely forgot about Clayface. I honestly completely forgot about Clayface. Kind of looks like he's pulling this out of his hair, but in theory it doesn't. It should look okay. Okay, so if I do that, just change. Put that one there. Back up a minute. You're a horror expert. What exactly is a body horror movie? Ah, body horror. Body horror. I don't really know the exact definition of body horror. Hang on. Let me give it a Google. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Essentially, it's, well, this is from Wikipedia, Martin, so... The body horror or biological horror is a subgenre of horror fiction that intentionally showcases grotesque or physical, psychologically, I don't know what it says. Psychologically disturbing violations of the human body. So, to be honest... Technically, The Last of Us could count as body horror because of obviously what the cordyceps does to your body. So that can obviously count to a degree. So yeah, to a degree, yeah, Last of Us could count as body horror. It's just basically something where something really grotesque and bad happens to the human body, basically. That's what Clayface would be, an R-rated body horror movie. Yeah, no, I mean that definitely works. That definitely works for Clayface for sure. You'll save, we'll have a look. Yeah, that's not too bad. Granted, it kind of looks a little bit like he pulled out like a hairpin in his hair more than anything, but you know what? That's not too bad. It does kind of look like he's drawn an arrow. It does kind of look like he's drawn an arrow. And it's it. Again, it's a wand, so it might look a little bit funky. Just kind of like all this out. Now we need to change this around a little bit. Oh, leg. Actually, do I have a smaller base plate here? Do I not have one of those? Hang on. Let me see if I can find a smaller base plate a second. I can indeed. Need a base plate? That's where I go. Oh, okay. Okay, yep, no, I've just got to make sure I put this all back in the right area. Here, I believe. Yep. Just fixing something up. There we go. Man playing play phases. Okay, tell if it's Tommy's Harris. That rings a bell. I think I have a wholly new animation in the bottom corner. Technically not new. I have had that animation for a while, Hyena, but I hope you're doing well. I hope all is good. It's technically an old one. I just don't use it often because I don't do animation streams often. To be completely honest, but I hope you're doing well. I hope all is good. Oh, I actually have that in. Oh, nice thing, actually. Oops, I just realized you can see part of my room. So it looks a little bit less funky. Looks a little bit less funky. How are you doing, Hyena? You doing good? Hope all is well. Alright, so shove that there, put that there. I don't know anything about the actor. He's done some Netflix and Apple shows in the past, apparently. Yeah, okay. Okay, right, so... Yeah, why did he have a 424 never show? I mean, one, time zones, and two, this wasn't a streaming channel beforehand. Most of the people subscribe to this channel for different reasons. So when they see me, when they probably see a stream now, they're just kind of like, what is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Etc, etc. But, you know, it is what it is. That changed the lighting a little bit. Gonna just remove that. Just gonna delete that because it went unnoticeably. The lighting changed very noticeably, and I don't like it when it does that. So, That's why I'm just going to remove that frame, because I don't think it's going to make a huge deal at the end of the day. Alright. Oh yeah, watch is going to be too bright now. Oh no, not too bad. What's the dude shooting at? He is shooting at a zombie. I will show you the rest of what I've done in just a moment, Aina. Let me just do this shot. Why do you suppose a little bit too long? Maybe we should modify it actually so it's not so long. Idea. Might not be a bad idea. Get a little bit of DIY going. Because this bow is a little bit too long, if I do say so myself. Oh, was it that game that turned into a show that turned popular? No, I don't think so. No, this is literally just I am literally just doing an animation, doing like a test. I'm literally just doing a test run of a character using a bow and arrow and Lego. That's all. That's essentially what this is. At the moment. I mean, so a game that turned into a show and that turned popular. I mean, that could quite literally be anything, to be completely honest. I know I'm not 100% what you mean by that particularly. Oh, that's why I'm thinking of. Ah, okay. I suppose to a degree. To a degree, yes, but it's not. What I'm doing isn't really based on any particular show. It's literally just a zombie-esque. It's literally just a zombie getting shot by a dude with his bow and arrow. So it's nothing in particular. Alright. That kind of logged into. Once I thought this was that's just a Lord of the Rings crossover. No, it's just a survivor. It's just a survivor. He doesn't have a firearm, and he's just using a bow and arrow. It's nothing really more to it other than that. Okay, so Let me just see how this is looking at in a moment. So I'll show you the full animation I got at the moment, Heine. So we got zombie and then blam! He goes down. He's like, yeah, what a shot. This is like, oh no, another zombie. Then he pulls out arrow, blast it up. Oh, doesn't look too bad. Hello, Isaac, welcome. I'll use the one piece for the custom bow. Yeah, no, that's what I was trying. It was quite tricky trying to that was the general idea that I was trying to go with that, and it works. It definitely works out quite nicely. But it's kind of like quite funny because the way he kind of pulls it out, it kind of looks like he's pulling out a hairpin more than him pulling out an arrow from his from like his quiver, which is quite funny. I'm trying to just now. I'm gonna let it play for a little bit because I'm trying to just kind of work out the best way to kind of show the animation of him kind of pulling back on the bow. Per se, it's just trying to work it out because in general, I'm actually quite happy with how it's looking so far. It's looking alright so far. It's just trying to work out the best way to show him actually kind of pulling back on the actual arrow now because obviously I'm a bit limited to how I can actually do it. An idea. I have an idea. Right, this one here, this next little sequence, I think is going to be it's going to be like a really big kind of test run. I'm going to see how it looks. I have one question. Is a zombie running towards him or a survivor, or did he use the horse to put it in the side of the arrow's head? It's looking, the zombie's not coming towards him. The zombie's not coming towards him. The zombie's just kind of moving. It's just kind of like he's just moving. He doesn't know the survivor's there, and the survivor has obviously spotted him before and just kind of shot it in the side of his head. That's essentially what happens with the first zombie, and then this other zombie that I haven't animated yet. It's gonna come out of the bush. It's gonna come out of the bushes, and he's gonna look up and see the survivor. And now this is the one that he's looking up to shoot. Essentially, what it is. Looks pretty smooth when he pulls out the arrow, and I see. Yeah, no, it's not too bad. I think it's come out quite nicely. Right, so I have an idea. I reckon there'll be some men in tie straight shot of the zombie was going after him. Yep. Yeah, exactly. So what I'm thinking on doing to kind of have him show him actually kind of pulling it, it's kind of maybe edging him like kind of back. Edging him back like a little bit. Tiny little bit. Tiny little bit at a time. So I don't know this is gonna work. You have a challenge, maybe you can make a mutant zombie. I could do one even better. If I can get hold of a new Hulk figure, I could then replace the head on that with a zombie head. Then you can have a big mutated a big kind of mutated buff zombie. That could be quite funny. Like a tank from Left 4 Dead. Could be quite funny. think you might have a point there, Hyena. One, I think I just accidentally merged the camera, so that's a bit of a oof. I think what I will do just that. I'm gonna have him go a bit, move at the same time. We're gonna move the one back just a bit. Oops. Now I can't see where I was. Why am I going to go? I don't know where they keep coming from, you know? I actually need to have it show that he's pulling back the arrow. I'll pull the bow back a little bit as well. Good point. I did think about doing that, but I'm just kind of like, is it really going to work as well? But it should be fine in theory. This is a very big in theory, but we're going to give it a try. Oops, too much. So we can actually see. Okay. Yep, no, I think that works. Yeah, no, I think that wasn't meant to move that wasn't actually meant to move as I like that, but it actually kind of works, so I'm going to keep that. So let's see here. All right. Okay. Let it hold there for a couple of frames, and then this is gonna launch pretty quickly. So now we're going to start moving the wand back up a little bit. By a little bit, I mean probably going to start moving it quite a bit. Oops, I keep putting him in the wrong bloody. This is where it's going to get a little bit complex, because now I'm going to actually have to take the wand off and stick it to the bow. Have it kind of launch Alright, let's see how this turns out. The magic of blue tack and positioning. Oh, no, it's not. It looked right at first, but it's not. Oops. There's a pretty loud bang outside. I don't know what that was. It sounded like it was a firework. I don't know why it was a firework particularly. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. Just realised the angle of it's kind of going a bit funny, so I'm just making sure it actually goes off in the direction it needs to go. Okay. Sorry, I realise I'm not talking as much, I'm concentrating. This is kind of one reason why I'm just like, will people actually still find these kind of animation streams entertaining? Because I literally just do not. Is this Venice the Survivor? What's under the helmet? Technically no, because I do have a variant of myself that's in the apocalypse, and it's definitely not this guy. It's not this guy, because I have a character already. I have a variant of myself who is an apocalypse survivor. Just want to get a little bit higher. Okay, yep. You have two apocalypse versions of you. Do I? Do I have two? Oh yeah, so there's one when I'm actually dead and another one where I'm actually a survivor. For some reason, fireworks have been going off in certain areas in the UK. Not sure why our country doesn't have anything to celebrate this month. I guess the only thing I can think of. Do you remember 21st night, the 21st night of September? That would be the reason. That would be the reason that I can think of. I don't know why people would be doing a firework thing for that particularly, but that's the only thing I can think of. Ooh, this has actually come out quite nicely, actually. This has come out quite nicely. Why do we want to just think back? Okay, wait, are UK and US time zones saying no? They're definitely not. Definitely not. The US has like 2 or 3 different time zones. Alright, let's see what this looks like. It either look really good or really bad, so bam. So he's taking our 1. Our bow. Well, that's actually pretty good. What time is it for me? For me it is currently 9:30 in the evening. You know what? That's actually quite nice. Not bad. I think the thing that I would probably change up a little bit is probably with the actual bow itself. I would probably try and fix it so it's not as long. Like shave down like the actual horns. Shave down the actual like horn part of it a little bit, so instead so it's not as long. Yeah, no, it's very smooth. It looks very good. Yeah, no, definitely a good idea to have it like the wand actually kind of move back a little bit. It definitely works quite nicely. I'm quite impressed with that actually. Tell you what, the lighting hasn't been too bad today actually. Yeah, no, I'm liking it so far. No, but that definitely works. The actual wand pieces for the arrows as well definitely work quite nicely. The bow too. Yeah, no, that was like it was a thing. It's just trying to feel like, because like the actual, if it was just the wand moving, it wouldn't really look that good. But the actual bow kind of to and back is just kind of like adds just a little bit more to it. Oh, but it's lagging a little bit now. Woo! Hang on, let me hit save. But I don't trust it. Next I've made the bed running an MCT, destroying Jar Jar Binks. Hold that thought high, Nick, because I have actually got another. I do actually have another animation that it is actually pretty much green light to go. I just need to upload it and schedule it now. But I'm going to probably do that for next week, I reckon. Maybe even not sure yet. Maybe I'll do it for this Friday. Okay, so we've got that. So now what I need to do is basically animate the shot, the reverse shots of him shooting the other zombie, basically. Alright. But yeah, no, I'm actually very happy about how it turned out. I said the only... I hate really destroying Lego parts, but to be honest, if I can just cut down, if I can just kind of smooth off a part of this pawn, the bow would actually be a really good, it would be a perfect size actually. So I might actually do that in the future. But yeah, definitely hold your thought on that MTT and Jar Jar animation, my friend, because you might get your wish. I'm surprised Ben isn't hiding in a bush as a cameo in his video. Zombie Ben, maybe? I did think about it, but ultimately I decided no. I mean, if you want to see Apocalypse, if you want to see the Apocalypse me, there you go, boom. This is the Apocalypse me. Got a katana, bandaged arm. I got my trusty revolver. You know, I am Apocalypse ready, as they say. There is multiple variants of me where I am. I'm in an Apocalypse, and there's a couple other ones. Did a whole stream on that one actually as well. Some people might recall that, some people may not. Okay, so now what we need to do is to turn this back around. Camera! You can come over here. Don't want to reveal my room. That could be quite bad. Oops. There with me, just fixing up the set. What have we done with that? I've done that. Boom. Put that there. I might actually need to stick down. I have to stick down the zombie that's dead. I don't want him to move. So yeah, there are definitely multiple variants of me in an Apocalypse scenario. There's one where I am dead, and there's the one where I'm actually a survivor. So bear with me as I sort this out. We are set building. Oh, let me move this over here, then you guys can see what I'm doing. Good thing about the Lego, about these base plates, is that the actual the actual base plates themselves are perfect for kind of keeping a good hold on the camera. I don't think I'm really going to actually need to do much more at the angle like that, so I'm going to actually change. Change this up completely. Okie dokie, bear with me. Gotta just. The best way to do these kind of scenes when they're in the forest, best thing to do is just to completely pile up. It's gonna be posted. Oh yes, it's gonna be going on my animation channel. Yes, absolutely. That is a given. That is certainly a given. so now I'm just going to stick the camera down. Background over because you can see a little bit of you can see a little bit of my actual wall behind that. So let me stick this camera down. There, stick this down. Now, hopefully, that shouldn't move as much. Alright, plenty of greenery there, I think. Right, so I think we're almost there. I'm just gonna put just a little bit more out. Over here, over there. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Looks a little bit more forest-like, I think, or swampy grass plains, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Looking a little bit better. This in an area where we can still see it, because the backdrop is still a little bit important. Is everyone that mean has a real name? My real name is Baha. Nice one. I mean, your real name is Hyena, so haha, I guess. Question mark. Let me pull this up just a little bit. So, what I'm thinking here is we're gonna have this bush kind of pull a little bit, and then the zombie's gonna come kind of. He's going to just kind of fall out with some leaves kind of falling off his head. And then he's gonna turn and see the survivor, and then be like, "Rawr, I'm gonna eat your brains," blah blah blah. Okay, so let's just. Actually, we're all called Stephen. This is true. We are all Stephen. My real name isn't Ben. It's actually Stephen. My name is Ben, short for Stephen. We all know that. Okay, so let's move this bush a little bit. Put that there. I'm really gonna rumble up this bush as the zombie's really trying to come across. Oops. That didn't change. Why didn't that change? Hello? Oops. You are Steve. Yep. Yeah, I'm Steven. Then is Isaac, Ross, and Stevens. We're all Stevens here. Instead of most everyone's man here, most everyone's Steven here. Let's run sit back down. Alright. I was just gonna simply have him kind of bust through the bushes with nothing, but I've also decided I have figured because he's going through some trees, the zombie might have some leaves stuck to him. So he's going to make his way through. It's actually why we're picked as mods, Stevens together, exactly. Okay, he works me out here at the moment. It's not gonna quite work. We can get him to balance in the actual bushes. Yep, I think that can work. Okay. You know, the three of us should start a podcast together. This is it. This is Steven's podcast, and people are going to be like, wait, who's Steven? Could be quite funny. So here is Mr. Zombie with a leaf on his head. Actually, I might do something a bit different. I'm really going in full detail. Whenever I do anything to do with like trees and plants, I've always got to be extra. I don't know why. I've just got to do it. I got to do it. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have a bit of leaf all down. Second. I would then say Stephen is a man who is his life to make the channel happen. Steve is the guy that does the thing that Steve likes to do. You know? Steve is a hell of a guy, you know? Did I actually? Oh, I had to be kind of come in. Oh, wait, yep. We love Steven. Steven's a hell of a guy, you know? Consider non-existence as hypothetical Steven. Steve's a hell of a guy, my dude. What can we say? We love Steve here. I don't know how this is going to look. This could look a bit rough, but at the same time, it might not look too terrible. Alright. Okay, we're working on it. How have you been doing, by the way, Isaac? I feel like I didn't actually ask you that. Did I? Oh, crap. Hang on. Let me remove this a second, because I forgot to move the leaf. Problem when you animate more than one thing, you forget to move stuff. Alrighty. Again, I apologize. I'm kind of once again in concentration mode as I try to, as I'm doing this, so I do apologize. Probably I'm gonna have to bear in mind, really. Bear in mind this stuff, really. Hang on. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Come on, you. Work with me. I'm working on it. It's just a bit fiddly because I stupidly decided to add more detail to something that I really didn't need to do because I'm stupid. Most of you are probably already aware of that. Alright, so crap. Let's try that. Let's try that, see how that works. How does that work? Right, now we can have this kind of just fall to the ground. What I'll have him kind of take a step. Oh, well. I would have him take a step. He's going to work with me. Ah! Getting frustrating! Ugh. Let's get that over. Alright, I think we got... Yeah. Want him to be kind of... Whoops, not like that. Oh, whoops, he went over. Went over a little bit. So now if I wish I could. Oh, why can't he just balance? Balance, god damn it! Can't be that hard to do the old balance, can it? Apparently it is. I'll try one more time, but not going to bust out a blue tack. Something I probably should have done 5 minutes ago, but it's fine. Ah, that works perfect. Perfect. So before I hit go on this next bit, let me just... Oh yeah, no, I think I was done with the leaf, so that's fine. Okay, now... Here. Oops, the arrow's falling out of his head. Whoops. Oh, now another problem. And now another problem has arisen. The arrow has fallen out of the zombie's head. That is a problem. Ah, there's always something with this, isn't it? Alright, got it. I got it. You know what? I think at this point in time, hang on a minute. I wasn't going to be too bothered by this, but it's quite a noticeable kind of move, really. So, work with me. You get up. You get up, you stupid zombie. You just couldn't hold this arrow in your hand for just a little bit longer. You absolute pain in the actual backside. Well, the problem is now he's definitely gonna have moved, so. Alright, let's have a look. Why, nope, he needs to be back. That's why it looks a bit weird. Now it's just kind of looking like he's coming back to life a little bit, which is quite funny. Quite funny how the zombie kind of looks like he's going back to life a little bit. Oh, now he's Welcome back, Aida. Just having a little bit of continuity issues. Oh, it's fine. At this point, I'm not going to go too crazy over it. I'm not going to go too crazy. Ugh. Oh, creak in my neck. Creak in my neck. Oh. I really don't have to give myself a creak in the old neck. I've got no idea how this is actually going to look at it. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. No, wait. I was gonna do an extended next part of this, but I'm going to actually just want to try, and I don't want to have to do any more of this, so I'm just going to any continuity issues, you're just gonna have to bear with me. You're just gonna have to forgive me, I'm afraid. Because my neck hurts, it's late, I didn't think I was gonna be spending so much time on this. I mean, I don't know. I don't usually when someone says welcome back, you just say thank you. Generally speaking, I think. Right, so So the thing that I'm hoping with this zombie is it kind of looks like he kind of stumbled on his feet when he was kind of coming out, and then he's kind of like slowed down. That's what I'm hoping this is going to. This is how I'm hoping it's gonna look, but I've really got no idea how this is gonna look now. After everything that's gone on. Okay, so now zombie starts to turn his head, and that's when he spots the survivor. So much you want to see there. Yep, take care, hyena. Have a good one. Oh my god, my neck is really bad actually. Oh. It's kind of like going into my shoulder blade. I wonder if I pulled something. I wonder if I pulled something. Okay. So this is then. So this is the zombie that he sees next. Go. Okay. So, I think what I'll do here is I'm going to try and move this all into order. So, essentially, what I'll do first, I'm going to save this just to make sure. Actually, it's supposed to make sure actually looks right. Oh, that looked a bit rough. That looked a bit rough. I'm not going to lie. Probably a bit too quick. Oh no, it looks. No, the reason it looks bad is because the actual software is lagging. That's why. No, the actual software is lagging. That's why. That's why it's looking bad. Okay, yeah, that's better. You know, I'll fix under that, so on that. And what I'm actually going to do now, okay? So, I said I wasn't going to move it, but I'm actually going to move it. I want to see what it will look like in order. So let's cut that out. Now that that's in the order, let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. We got a nice little story kind of going on there. It's flowing quite nicely. You know what? I've actually a bit of a big brain because with the leaves kind of moving around, it actually distracts. It kind of low-key distracts you from the fact that I actually had the arrow in the other zombie's heads moved. Because unless you're looking at that dead zombie, you're not gonna notice it, because like the first thing that's gonna catch your eye is the bushes moving. Right, so the bushes move, zombie comes out, yeah. Yeah, you're not actually really seeing it move. Yeah, no, that's not looking too bad. Nice, it's flowing quite nicely. Nice little flow. Yeah, no, I'm quite happy about that looking at the moment. Oh wow, when I noticed if he didn't point out. Yeah, no, that's just the thing. Because I wasn't initially when I saw it, it was kind of like, actually, I didn't really notice it. But again, it's because you're paying attention to the actual zombie coming out. You're not really paying attention to the one that's already dead. So you don't notice it's moving unless you actually watch it. So that's not too bad, actually. It's bizarre. The little things like the leaves moving, like it's not something you really notice that. I don't know. Do you notice the leaves? Like when the zombie kind of comes through, do you kind of like notice the leaves? I feel like it's a nice detail, but I also don't know if it's one that people are really going to notice. Yeah, no, that's not too bad actually. One more last look, and then I'll do the rest of it. I'm quite happy about how this has come out, actually. Quite happy indeed. So, arrow and... So really, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to... Yeah. It's fine. The leaves are just an extra little detail, so it's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a little POV of that arrow that he's just shot going into the zombie's head. Essentially, that's what I'm going to do. So I have him at the center. And again, coming to... I'm just doing a little test run to see here. So this is again, so the we're gonna have this camera basically just kind of go forward into that zombie, and then we're gonna do one, then we're gonna cut around one more time, and do it to another shot, and then just have the zombie just kind of fall down dead. So that's always great, whether others knows or not. Even movies and stuff like that. Yeah. No, it's just extra little things, I suppose. let's see how this is gonna look, because I don't know. I don't know how this is going to look, but it will be interesting. So and then we move. Basically moving a stud at a time with this one. Right, okay, I've got to basically make sure that he stays in the center. Because otherwise it's not really going to work. Okay, hang on. I got an idea. An idea for this to work. Second. Moving a camera is definitely a lot. Takes a bit more effort and calculations than you would expect. Whoops! I just that was almost a whoopsie. I almost just face revealed myself. Almost. Actually, to be fair, there's not many people here right now, is there? Whoop! Okay, so now perfect. Let's do that. That should work a bit better. Let's give it a go. Just your mods here. Yep. It's fine. Okay, so kind of does work actually. Kind of traveling at a speedy kind of thing to a degree. That's actually quite a good shot. It's quite a good shot, I have to say. Let's just make sure. Might look a little bit funky, but it should be alright. Alright, that's where we need to be. On. Just make sure I'm keeping the actual focus on the zombie's face. Don't want it to lose focus. Camera, and we can move him. Alright, like that. Lovely friend has come to say hello. Oh. Hello, fluffy friend. Hopefully you come in peace. I think we do one more frame, and I think we'll be pretty good. I think we'll be pretty good after this one. Whoop. Or do I do one more frame just to get extra close and personal? It's the Cosmo Cat. Boom! Let's have a quick look on what this looks like. Fire. Looks good. I think it will need to be sped up. I think that bit with the actual, like the POV of the actual arrow, it would need to be sped up a little bit. I think because the actual animation itself is good. It just needs to be sped up. I think. Okay, yep, no, I'm liking this so far. I'm definitely liking it. And I'm getting really used to shooting with the webcam as well. I know the lighting can still be a bit funky, but it's not too bad. There's just a little pause there that I'll need to change in post. But that's, other than that, it's not too bad. It's pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, last shot, guys, I promise. All we need to do now is just the shot. It's just a bit of him getting shot and then falling over. I was going to do another bit. Where the survivor actually pulls the arrow out of his head. Actually pulls the arrow out of the zombie's head, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do that. So, yeah. Get him into the center of the shot. A bit more centered than what it is anyway. Okay, so that one done. Sorry, I had to cut up another one. Do forgive me. Forgive me. Well, the cats do grow pretty quick, as far as my knowledge goes. So they grow fast, as they say. They definitely grow fast. Directly between the eyes. Right, just trying to reduce the amount of white tack on here so we don't see it too much. Okay, last sequence, ladies and gentlemen. Last bit. Saw it go. You know what? Oops, I wasn't mistaken twice. Whoopsies! Really losing the plot. Not too bad. Not too bad, but still kind of annoying. I can kind of see why it's doing it, it's just annoying. Okay, with that I think we'll be done. So let's have a look and see how this and see how we've done. Okay. Oh, okay, it's definitely more noticeable there. I know why it's doing it. It's just frustrating. You can definitely, if you didn't notice the flicker now, you'll definitely notice it when that second zombie gets shot. You'll definitely notice it there. Unfortunately. Seriously? You don't see it? Am I just losing the plot? The second zombie going down. Do you not notice that lighting going off at all? Am I just too much of a perfectionist to see everything? Well, maybe I am just losing it. Okay, well, maybe I'm just losing it. If y'all ain't noticing it, then it's not a bad thing. But no, that's come out quite nicely, actually. I'm quite happy with that. I'm very happy with the main point, which is the actual shooting of the bows. Like a frame or two, right? Yeah. It's only a couple of frames. That's frankly minor. I'm not so sure if it's minor, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, no, I'm happy. Overall, I'm generally really quite happy with it. I've definitely got to really experiment more with the webcam to kind of get more used to stuff with the lighting, really. So, yeah, overall. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. This isn't going to be getting uploaded tomorrow. This will probably get uploaded a bit later. I'm not sure when yet. I got a lot of stuff to do this week, so I don't know when this will be uploaded. Sometime this week. Sometime this week for sure. Maybe the end of the week. Yeah. Generally speaking, though, the actual shot with the bow, I think that's the main thing I really wanted to get right. And to be honest, I think I've done it quite well. The actual shot of the bow looks pretty good, so I'm not complaining about that. Even like him actually kind of like setting up and pulling it, I think is really good. So I'm not gonna let the rest of it kind of take away from that, because that's the main thing I really wanted from it. So yeah, quite happy with that overall. Right, as it's quite late now and I've got a really bad crick in my neck, I think we shall wrap it up. Oh, someone give me a shoulder massage. Oh. Right. I hope you enjoyed this. This was definitely a fun one to do. I'm still not so sure whether or not people actually really like these animation streams. I might have to do a poll and see. But this one, again, this is probably something that was probably better off on my old channel. Still got mixed feelings. I'm still having some issues with filming on this channel, so it's definitely getting interesting from that point. So right, anyway, I'll wrap it up there for now. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today. And yeah, I'll probably upload this video at the end of the week, maybe. It gives me some time to edit this and sort out some other bits as well. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Other than because they're basically semi-app streams. Fair enough. Yep. Just gotta make sure I do them prep a little bit more with them. But yeah, no, it was fun. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll have a stream schedule out some time next week. And yep, I will see you guys whenever. Goodbye from here. Wah. Finish off with the bow shot.